Hi guys, Krishna Connect here. I'm coming to you today with a small yarn purchase I made and some plans for upcoming crochet projects and just a little bit of a sewing update. So first, my yarn purchase. I bought these 3 skeins of Peyton's Astra in the colorway Hot Blue. Oh, that's upside down. There, Hot Blue. It's not focusing. But yeah, it's called Hot Blue. I bought this for the dress for the doll I'm going to make my daughter. I'm making a replica of the Molly doll from the TV show The Big Comfy Couch. And she has kind of a bright blue dress. And so I've been trying to find the right color yarn for a while. In the pattern I'm following, the person who wrote the pattern said she used Bernat satin in the colorway Lagoon. And I had never seen it in stores, and I looked it up online, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere online. So I'm not sure if maybe it was discontinued, or maybe that person got the yarn brand or colorway wrong when she wrote her comment. So anyways, it doesn't exist. So I wasn't able to find that, so I had to find something equivalent, and I actually went to like various stores, Walmart, Michael's, various stores, with a picture of Molly on my cell phone trying to compare the blue of her dress to all the available yarns, and I finally found one that matches. Most of the blues were either too dark, like not bright enough blue, or they had too much of a green tinge to them, like they were too aqua or too turquoise. There was too much green to them. So I finally found this. I don't know if the color is coming out quite accurately on this camera. Plus the lighting in this room is terrible, and it's a very dark, gloomy day outside, so I'm not getting very good natural light in here. But it is a bright blue. And I got 3 skeins of that, and I hope that's enough. I'm thinking maybe I should have got 4, but anyways, I got this from a local craft store called Len's Mill Store, and it was $3.99 a skein. So I got 3 of those, and then I have the rest of the yarn for her. It's here. I have the Karen in Light Country Peach for her body. I have Red Heart Super Saver. This was in my stash, and I showed this one in a previous haul video recently. That was the one from Mary Maxim. This was just in my stash. It's a Red Heart Super Saver in coffee for her hair because she has a really dark brown hair. And then I just have some white here. This is a really old skein. I've showed this in previous videos from other projects I've done. I still have a whole bunch of this left. I found this at a thrift store. And the Towers store was one that used to exist when I was a little girl and closed down many, many years ago. So this is really old yarn. But anyways, so just a skein of white because she has a white collar and a white edging on the bottom of her dress. And then I just have some black for her eyes, and I can't remember if she has shoes, but she might have black shoes. And some red for her nose because she's a clown doll. So I have no idea what these 2 are. They were just sitting labelless in my stash. So those are the yarns I'm going to use for her. Again, I'll put the pattern down below in case anyone's interested and wants to see what she looks like. And then I just have this. I've been just organizing some stuff into project bags to get ready for upcoming projects. So I still have the plastic bag here from Walmart of that Bernat satin and the shawl pattern. It's waiting to go in a project bag. And then I have my my large, that's my largest project bag there that I'm going to use for this bowling set. So it's just a bunch of brightly colored bowling pins there, and I just dug out a whole bunch of yarn from my stash for those. So I have Bernat Super Value in lavender. I believe it's lavender. Oh, lilac. Sorry. It's in lilac. I have a Bernat Premium in butter yellow. Sorry, I'm not showing it properly. I have a Mary Maxim Baby Soft in pink, I guess. Prettiest Pink, it's called. And then I just have this random green. I have no idea what this is exactly, but it was a nice bright green, so I thought I'd use it. It's a tiny skein though, so I hope that's enough for a bowling pin. I have a feeling it might not be, but we'll see. And then I have this Fentex Dynasty in Jade, which is falling apart. And I have just some random red and purple with no labels. I believe they were probably both Red Heart. Could be Burnett Super Value, but I think they were both Red Heart. And then I have Red Heart Super Saver in blue, a Red Heart Super Saver in pumpkin, and a Burnett Super Value in navy. Where is it? It says right under the barcode, navy. So yeah, so I'm gonna use those colors in, for the bowling pins, and then I hope I have enough left for the bowling ball. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna use for that. So those are my upcoming projects after I get more work done on my blanket. I might do a few bowling pins here and there in between blanket motifs. We shall see. And then, so a little bit of a sewing update. So I was going to make a project bag out of this apple fabric. I didn't get any interfacing because I just wanted to practice just the sewing bit first before spending money on other notions. So I just wanted to see if I could actually do this before doing anything else with it. So I had it all pinned up nice and straight with the zipper in it, and I started sewing. I don't know if you can, it's not focusing. This is not a very good camera. I do need a new camera. This is about 7 years old. But I did start sewing, so there's a nice straight sewn edge there. And then when I got to about the middle of it, my sewing needle broke. So I replaced it and tried again, and it broke again. And that happened within about a span of 10 minutes. I broke 4 sewing needles, even though I was going very slowly. And I noticed, well, the presser foot's not on it right now, but I noticed that every time I started up the sewing machine, so this rod here is the one that holds the needle, and every time I started the sewing machine, it would shift over, and then the needle would hit the presser foot and break. So it's quite loose. I never noticed it before, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way, or if there's something wrong with it that needs repairing, or I don't know if maybe my thread tension wasn't tight enough, so that's why it shifted over. I don't know. I don't know much about sewing machines, so I don't know what's going on. I broke 4 needles, and now I'm kind of afraid to try again because I'm afraid to keep breaking needles. I did buy another pack of sewing machine needles from Walmart. I think it was only like $2, $1 something. But yeah, so I'm kind of afraid to start sewing again because I don't want to keep breaking needles. But I'm obviously going to try again. I'm not going to just not ever use my sewing machine. But yeah, so that's where I am with the sewing. And I just haven't felt inclined to try again in the last couple of weeks or so. But I will try again soon and see if I can figure out what's going on. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. But yeah, so that is my update. That's my yarn and my sewing, and I guess that's all for today. I don't really have much else going on crafty-wise, so I'm going to go and maybe get a little crocheting done today while my daughter is napping. And yeah, so I guess that's it. So I hope everybody's been having a good week, and happy crafting.